All right, YouTube, 116 Falconer, back with another freaking exciting video. I did a video on this a couple years ago. I'm going to redo it now, though. I'm going to put take this 10-foot piece of 1.5-inch PVC pipe, and I am going to put edges on my plow and my snow thrower. All right, I've had people say, "Oh yeah, you know, bullshit, it don't work." I'll tell you what, the PVC edge on my plow lasted 2 full years. That was winter and summer use. The blower, which is a hell of a lot heavier, lasted me 1 winter. But regardless of the fact, a piece of 1.5-inch PVC 10-foot stick costs you like $6 or $7, which even if you got to replace them twice in the winter, the benefits outweigh the negatives. I run the plow before the ground is frozen, and then I put the blower on, or the thrower, after it's frozen. So I've had they freaking work awesome. So I'll show you here real quick, and I'll get at it here. So with the plow, you need to you spread the pipe over the bolts on the cutting edge here. Get that down there, bam, good. On the the thrower, you have to get the pipe in between the edge right here of your thrower and the cutting blade. So it's not going to go all the way to the end of the cutting blade. It's going to drop like 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch short, right in here, down there. And unless you really abuse it, the PVC pipe on the blower will last you all winter. Now, when I used it, we had a sub-zero day, and I dropped the thrower down. I mean, just bam, dropped it when I was blowing on an uneven part, and part of it broke. Other than that, the freaking thing works awesome. So what you do is you just take your pipe, cut it in half. I cut it longer than what I need, because what I'm going to do is screw the pipe onto I'm going to put a screw through there onto a piece of wood, so I can run it through and get a straight cut. I got that piece of scrap wood laying up right there, which is what I'm going to do, and cut it with my little awesome little DeWalt 20-volt miter saw, and we'll go from there. So I'll be back in a minute. All right, YouTube, so I've cut this 10-foot piece in half. I got my piece of freaking scrap wood here. Now what I want to do is, and then I did drill a hole through either side of the pipe there. Now I'm going to set this up and run a screw through there, just to keep it honest, I guess they say, so that we don't have a cut that's all like freaking running all over the place there. And all you need is for it to be just, son of a bitch. Ugh. It ain't working out the way I want it to. Alright, we'll just put you up there. Stick you there. We'll run this in a little bit. Come on, prick. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh, fuck. That's a Phillips head bit. Alright, I'll be back. Alright. So here I am again. First freaking screw I had was a Phillips head. This is a Torx. So we're going to take our piece here, put it up against the fence, and just screw it in just for to keep it in alignment. That's all. That's the only reason we want to screw this in. All right, bam. I have the saw lifted up just enough to, it's going to miss the screw. It's just going to make a rip down here. So let's, well, now I have to set the fence. Come on, fence, you fucking... I can't fucking remember how to use my saw now. Let's see here. We gotta go, oh, shit. What a dumbass. Oh, my God, man. I'll tell you what, I need a fucking nap. Big time. And I really don't feel like doing this. The only reason I'm doing this is because it's got to get done because winter's coming. Winter's coming, man. Ha, 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 ha. All right. Let's run this prick through. Son of a bitch. Now I got to hook it up to electric. Prick. Just a second. All right, now I got everything freaking hooked up the way it should be. I hope. So now we're gonna run our piece of PVC through there. I'm gonna try to get this more centered. I mean, it don't matter because as long as you keep it tight against the board, it's gonna be tough. All right, so that cut's done. I'll take this out. And we have a nice rip down the pipe here. So let me cut it to the length we need it on my awesome little miter saw here. I know for the plow I need 4 feet. So I got plenty of room. I'm going to cut off the portion where I put the screw through. My cut's a little freaking off there, but whatever, who gives a shit? Alright, so bam, I got a 4-foot length of split pipe. Now we'll go over here. So now let's see here. What I have to do is get this spread. I mean, this is like a half-inch gap right there. So we got to get that spread over that. Let me get a thing here. All right, I got me a little mini crowbar. Let's see if we can get the prick on now. We got to get up here. We're gonna need to get that. And you don't want to do this in like freezing weather, because the pipe will get too freaking hard. So you see we got that going on there. Can you see that? I'm gonna have to get my hammer. Just a second. Yeah, I don't know where my dead blow is, so fuck it. We're just gonna use a big wrench. Yeah, if you wait until like 0-degree weather, you'll never get her done. Bam, done. Look at that shit. Now, I'm not gonna film me doing the snow blower because it's, or thrower, whatever the hell you want to call it, damn thing, because it's all the same thing. But you see here how this went over top of the bolts for the cutting edge. And regardless of what these freaking people say, this will last you at least one full winter. I mean, as long as you're not freaking like busting into curbs and shit, you know. And it rides over everything. I'll show you. My driveway over here, between this crap ass blacktop and the lawn, you can't see it, but it's like a 2-inch freaking lip here. If you don't put an edge on there like that, you'll tear that shit up all day long. So, anyways, that's it. Cheap freaking plow. What the fuck? I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Plow edge blade that will last you at least a full winter. Make 2 of them. Keep one in the house so it stays warm. If you got brakes, put another one on. Now I'm gonna get this one done here. Once I get this cut down, I'll show you that. Just a second here. All right, YouTube. So I cut the pipe for the snowblower, and I did not hold it tight enough in the chop saw, and you see what happens here. But you know what? Whatever. It's gonna work for what I need it to work for. So you have to go in between the your snowblower framing there. You gotta go in between that. So this is like 38.5 inches. So let me get something to spread that, and we'll get that bitch on there. Like I say, this is mostly for pre-freezing. Once the ground is froze, it doesn't really matter. So if you get that in there, But again, like I say, you don't want to do this when the ground or when the if it's below 0 temperature outside, because the pipe, your PVC will break